Yeah, I can start. Okay. We're in the last day of Sukkot, and I want to try to connect two things about whole Sukkot. One of them I heard first from Mr. Singer, so we got to get the credit on that. But then Rabbi Yogav told me, Rav Kook said that before Mr. Singer, so this is the first thing. And then the second thing I heard from Sivan Rav Meir. She's a very famous journalist from Israel. She spent 1 year in New York 2 years ago. So I tried to connect those two ideas. Hopefully we can learn from that two powerful messages about Sukkot and about our life. So the first one, it's a question, because we're saying in the blessing of Israel, we're saying, Ufros alecha et sukat Shlomecha, spread on us the sukkah of your peace. And then the question is, Rabbi Kook asked that, why sukkah? Why not something stronger, like a building? Or another example from the Judaism, like tefillin of peace, talit of peace. Why the sukkah? So this is the question. This is so not permanent thing. So what is connection from peace and non-permanent? We want something not temporary like sukkah, right? So this is the first question. Before I answer that, I'm going to say something about our Ushpizin, our guests in Sukkot. We have 7 Ushpizin, and it seems like their life are also not so permanent. They also have a lot of temporary things in their life. I'm going to give like quick example for everyone. From Avraham, we know he started his life in Haran, and then he needed to leave all of his families and country and everything to go to Israel. And then Yitzchak, most of his life he was in Eretz Canaan, but he has so many troubles with enemies, and he needs to conquer everything from the beginning. And then Yaakov, we know he also traveled from his father's house, and then when he was older, he traveled to Mitzrayim. We know about Yosef, it's very easy for sure. His brothers sell him to the Egypts, to the Canaanim, and then to the Egypts, and he spent his life in Egypt. And Aaron and Moshe also very not permanent, very like traveling 40 years in the desert, try to get out Israel from Egypt. And the last one is David the king. He also had a lot of troubles in life. And if we read the book, the Shmuel book, when it's described David upon being a king, we know he's moving so many places and had so many troubles before he became the real king. And even when he actually was a king, he had this all mered. How do you say mered? I forgot the word in English. Someone like fight from inside. Rebellion. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So rebellion. So we took all of those 7 people. They are great peoples, but again, so many things that are not permanent in their life. They are so temporary in so many stuff. So I tried to connect them both, and to answer that, there are 2 important things we can take from Sukkot. First of all, it's related to the peace. We need to know how to compromise about stuff. If we want to get peace, we need to know not everything can be perfect. A sukkah, it's something that it's not permanent, it's not for always. And the laws of sukkah also are very easy to do. Like, you need 4 walls, but then if you have 3, it's fine. And then if you have 2 and something, it's also fine. And if you don't have all the walls, so you can have half of the walls, and then we consider that as a wall. So first of all, we learn from that, we need to know how to compromise if we want to get peace. And then the second thing, I think from the Ushpizin, we learn that we're always going to have something hard in our life. We're always going to feel something is not right in his place. Like, now I have that trouble, and because of that, I'm not doing something. And the day after that, I have another trouble, and because of that, I'm not doing something. I think the Sheven Ushpizin trying to teach us that you're always going to have something in your life. You're almost never going to be in a permanent place, in the place that you're good with everything, and everything is so good, but still you need to do some progress. You need to do some big things. Those 7 Ushpizin, those 7 Orchim we have, very big in our culture, very big there are 3 of our fathers, and they're all very known. So even though their life wasn't so permanent, they're traveling everywhere and they have a lot of troubles, they still keep doing things. So for them they'll say. So we're trying, if we want to get peace, we need to try to compromise about things. This is the first thing. And then the second thing is to know if we want to do something, even though it seems like it's not the right time, and it's not like going to be easy right now, we need to try to do it even if something is not so permanent right now. So may us all succeed to do that, and have a Chag Sameach, and Shmini Atzeret good, and Simchat Torah, and good evening everyone.